And now for the exciting conclusion. All right, so first video, we set ourselves up so that we actually had the emp and the dep table. Second video, we created a trigger that didn't work. That's what this one is doing, right? It didn't work because you can't basically have a read from a table that you are currently on a trigger that is only there because you're updating that very same table, updating either or inserting or even deleting. Depending on how the trigger is set up. So we needed a way to somehow read from the table, but not in a row level trigger. And so what we did over here is I created a trigger that would basically read from the table, and another trigger that would basically do the comparison. But the problem is that the scope of vsal isn't, it's only within this block. The scope of vsal is only within, maxsal is only within this block. It can't read it from inside another block. So what I did then is I created myself a package, and the package here is all its entire job is to basically have a variable. And now what happens is that this variable scope is within the package. And the way this works is that when a block calls on the variable inside of the package is pulled into the session memory. It gets assigned 42. The block then ends, and then it's basically gone, but the package is still in memory. Oh no, the package is still in memory. So then when the next block fires off and says, hey, go to this package and basically pull that variable, it goes into the session memory, finds the package, finds the variable, and produces the output. And so I'm going to change this number just for demonstration. I'm going to change it to 24. If I change it to 24, I go run, and it runs successfully, and then say, hey, what is in that variable? It's now 24. So now with these two pieces of information, we can actually go ahead and now complete our problem. First thing I need to do is I need to basically take this package, and I'm going to put it into this script. So that package is now in the script. Second thing I'm going to do is, instead of doing this assignment where it's equal to 24, I'm going to basically say select into that variable. So once it does that, I don't need a declaration section or this vmaxsal anymore. It's going to select right into there. Now, why are you underlined? I don't know. And I'm going to also, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to also bring emp bars into the print statement too, so you can see that. Let's do that. Okay, so let's run it and see what happens. I'm a little bit worried, but no, it compiled cleanly, so I don't know why you're freaking on me. It's an undefined table. It's BS. It's defined, but whatever. Cool. And then over here, where it's going to pull vmaxsal doesn't matter anymore, but it's going to be the packaged version, emp vmaxsal. Let's compile you. Oh, geez, this guy. Sorry, I'm also printing it too, so let's put it here. All right, so I got two instances now. Okay, everybody's good. Let's run it again. All right, so we got ourselves a fairly clean compile. Now, first of all, let's do a little update and see what happens when I do the update. And let's clear this. Move up and come down. So there's our little update. Let's go. And so the maxsal is there. That's coming from this trigger up here. Okay, so the maxsal is there. It, of course, did the update because we just set salaries to the same thing. So now if I change my update, so it's 1.1, and I just try to do the update again. So I'm going to keep this guy here, but I'm going to do the update again. Boom. Maxsal is that's from the statement level. The new salary increasing by 10% would be this, which is more than the largest salary, which would be this. And now we got ourselves the explosion. We have now survived the mutating table problem. So quick little look again at this code. First thing I did is I created in fact, let's put some line numbers in case I use them. Created myself a package. Technically, this is called a package specification, but you know what? I'm not gonna bother explaining too much about that. At this point, it's a package. At this point, it's a container for, at this point, just variables. Packages can do way more stuff, but that's what I'm using this for. It's a container for variables. Then I create myself a statement level trigger that fires off before the update or delete to find out what is the maximum salary, and it stores it inside the package. Then I create myself another row level trigger that compares the value going in to the packaged value that I've got stored. And if it's in fact greater, it then causes an explosion where it prints out what the new salary would be, and then it prints out that it can't be greater than the package. So in both cases, it's referencing the package to look that value up. And then I basically did an update. And so the way the updates work, and let's again scroll up, and let's clear it so you can see it again. When I'm just updating the salaries and setting them to their same values, we got no problem. When I'm setting them to be higher, all of them, that means they're going to be higher than the maximum salary. Boom, it blows up. All right, so there is the great solution to the mutating table problem, and the end of this particular series of videos.